Gorsh. cipher.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
I haven't shared your screen. I was like, whoa, you haven't shared your screen yet. I'm like, that's up to me.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm here. I'm raring to go.
Yep.
Got everything I need. I got my juice. I got my Jimmy Jams. I got the cat. I do.
Where's my juice?
I didn't get you any because you didn't ask for any.
That seems fair.
Really? I didn't think that would work. Yes, welcome. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Welcome. We're doing okay. Yeah, so for those...
Devon Chi.
That's Devin.
Is that Devon? Devon?
That's Devin.
Devon! Hello!
Hey, Devin.
It's cool to see you at the stream. It must be super late for you, but thanks for coming and hanging out. Tyler, how dare you call me selfish? I'm always thinking of others. Would you like some of my juice, Mike? Wanna have a sip?
Okay.
Don't have too much. Ooh.
Thank you.
Oh, you polluted my juice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So how is everyone? How are you getting on today? We'll be continuing working on the Savage Town animation that we're doing for Declan Shalvey.
Yep. Which reminds me that you have sound clips that it would be great if you could send over to me.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll spend the first part of the stream editing and cutting that down to give you the relevant sound clips. But I don't know whether I should play them or not on the stream.
Is it because I swear?
Yeah, it's because there's pretty much like 90% swearing. Although I don't really need to play them to see them. So
Yeah. And shit, we swear all the time.
we do. That's true. So yeah, let me like head over to Audacity. So these are several takes that we got from Declan last night, where he was pretending to be the characters for this little animation we're doing.
He had to do a Limerick accent because the characters are from Limerick, so that was fun to hear.
How do I zoom out? Like that. Do that again.
Oh wow, Tyler, no more uni? What you gonna do with all that freedom? Steiny, I'm glad that it was a good Sunday. Sometimes not doing much is the nicest thing you can do.
Let's get all these tracks onto the one timeline.
Robot Noodles is at the gym.
Right now?
Yeah.
You're at the gym right now?
Heck yeah,
What?
starting it off with a productive morning.
Are you on like some sort of treadmill or like bike? That would be pretty cool if you could like watch a stream while you're like doing the cycling thing. I would do that.
You totally could. I tried listening to a podcast while I was doing running and stuff, but it didn't really help. It still hurt. I was still like, exercise is hard. Yeah, I know what you mean, actually, Tyler. Like, when you get super duper busy for such a long time and then suddenly there's nothing left to do that people are telling you need to get done for certain days.
You have to manage your own time.
Yeah, you can feel a bit stranded. Hey, but we have plenty of projects to suggest if you want if you want more work.
Do we?
Yeah. Make sure you take some time for yourself as well, though.
Okay, cool. We reduced it down to one timeline.
I didn't do nothing. Oh, hey, Bryony. Say hello to Gemma from us.
Hi, Gemma.
Hello.
Welcome to the Doig and Swift stream. We're very cool. Oh. I actually don't know how loud these clips are going to be, so I'm going to mute the audio for a sec.
Fair enough. It sounds like the scripting has been going okay though, Steiny. How's that been? Ooh, 200-page script in a month. Yeah, careful you're not putting too much pressure on yourself and then getting upset that you're not living up to your expectations. Because that's a lot of work to expect yourself to do in a month. Like, I'd be happy with, like, a page a day would be extremely fast and extremely good for me, I think. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Like, it's hard when you're so passionate about your work, it's hard to not overwork yourself sometimes. And it's also hard to see that you're overworking yourself while you're doing it. Oh, Steiny, I'll try and find that. I must have forgotten that you sent it over.
Oh, awesome, Psycho. Psycho says that now that Ninja Sex Party have sent out promotional stuff on their social media, they've got together over $4,000 for charity.
Oh man, that's so cool! Congratulations! That's no meager amount. That's awesome.
I'm gonna I'm gonna hit the desktop audio again, which means the music will start playing again, just so you're aware. 3, 2, 1. So India, would it be better for you to have the whole audio, or do you want just the samples of like the voices, as many takes as we have?
I just want the final samples that we're choosing. I don't want. I want 2 clips from you.
Oh, okay.
Like, Toon Boom's not software to edit or choose between large groups of sound in.
Right, okay.
It's best if we just choose before we bring it into Toon Boom.
Okay, well I'll cut it down so that there is only the 2 clips, two different, like the take that he did, and then you listen through and pick which ones you want to animate.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sure.
Cool.
I think for timing purposes, they will all be fairly similar in their timing.
Yeah. Okay, for this portion of the stream, I'm gonna stop playing music. I need to listen.
You're hot.
I need to listen to Declan. Do you reckon I should play that on stream? Like all
Yeah.
the outtakes and stuff? All we're saying is like, should I go?
I think you should play them.
There's a whole sequence where he berates me.
I think it would be faster if you just played them on the stream.
Okay.
Because there's only 2 very short clips we need to grab.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
I only do 2 takes. Yeah.
How's the audio on that for you guys?
Briny, it's super sunny here too.
I only do 2 takes.
Very quiet for you guys, which is fine.
That's so cool.
Such a wicked and sunny day.
Okay,
Do 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 do. What a
Okay,
great
so
and
that's
trouble-free day.
Outtake
Jimmy, come here, I want ya.
1.
Okay, I'll time it differently. Fuck off.
Now wait. Zoom in.
Fuck off.
There's a lot of Declan saying F off.
Alright, Jimmy, come here, I want ya.
Okay, let's put that together with that one. That one.
Fuck off. Like, okay, I'm getting the fuck off right.
Oh, Tib, I can understand you feeling like you need a character design and layout to start off. I think definitely having a sense of place is super duper helpful.
I should probably go
So you understand, you know, where the ground plane and everything is.
who's in and probably then come here, Jimmy, I want ya.
You just gotta go for it. And don't worry about screwing up. Screwing up is part of the process of learning to do it.
Go. Mike sucks. I hate Mike. Mike's awful. Sorry, I'm ruining it. Okay, I'll do the next go. Alright,
I
Jimmy,
too
come
am
here, I
also
want ya.
trying to improve my confidence with drawing. Trying to trust my gut a little bit more. So that I spend less time just noodling around.
I'll do the fuck off now, is that okay?
Hello, Zufi. Welcome to the stream. You are joining us while we're working on a little animation for
Zoofy?
Zufi.
Zoofy, what a cool name.
Oh, sorry, am I going again? Alright. They did. I'll probably just do a couple just so we have them, you know. Okay.
The audio on this so far, since I haven't boosted it yet, seems really clean.
That's awesome.
Alright, Jimmy, come here, I want ya.
We used our new mics for it,
Fuck off.
so it should be.
It's better when I do them separately, I think.
You're
Fuck
welcome,
off.
Zoofy.
Fuck off.
Thanks, Devon.
Thanks, Devin. It's really cool to see you. And sleep well.
Fuck off.
Yep. Sweet
Fuck
dreams.
off. Fuck off. Sorry, that was way
We'll
too
hopefully catch you
I
soon.
had the same 2 voices, you know.
Well, maybe just start with the one shot, Tib. And then if you want to continue afterwards, that's okay.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
You know, if you
Fuck
still
off.
want to continue with the other ideas afterwards.
Fuck off.
But it's okay to animate the one shot while you have a bigger sequence in mind.
Alright, Jimmy, come here, I want ya.
Aw, bye, Devon.
See you, Devin.
And Tyler, that's cool. Choosing a direction is always good. So do you think you're going to go into VFX more?
Basura, welcome to the stream.
Yeah, hello, Basura.
India, would you like to come over and listen to the tape? See which one you wanna go with?
Yeah, okay.
There's not that many. Like 25 seconds.
Okay.
You will need. Find my mouse cursor. There we go. Ready? Okay.
All right, Jimmy, come here, I want ya. All right, Jimmy, come here, I want ya. Fuck off. All right, Jimmy, come here, I want ya. Fuck off. Fuck off. All right, Jimmy, come here, I want ya. Fuck off. 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 Fuck off.
Maybe. Yeah. I'm not sure. Maybe. This one.
All right, Jimmy, come here, I want ya. Fuck off. All right, Jimmy.
This one.
All right, Jimmy, come here, I want ya. All right, Jimmy, come here, I want ya.
So that one. Okay. 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 If I give you want the clip separately so you can position. Is that right?
Yes, please.
Okay.
And Zufi, of course you can. Ass away.
Can I ask this question?
Bottoms up. Are there any motivational posters of gophers saying go for it?
Fuck off.
Or is that something I need to supply the world with?
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off.
I kind of like the last take that he did because it got a bit like of force to it.
Okay. Then let's go for that one.
Cool. Okay. So then track, add new stereo track. Hello,
Add
Buffy.
new stereo track. Tyler's like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't do a Limerick accent, but
So I can put the music back.
Declan's pretty good at nailing it. Alright, Jimmy, come here, I want you. I'm very bad at it. But you know, practice makes perfect. I'll get there. One day. I'll do a flawless Limerick accent.
Why would you? That wasn't a Limerick accent, but like, why would you want to be able to do a Limerick accent?
Oh, that's an interesting question, Zufi. So Zufi says, I draw a character of mine a lot, but I've never tried to animate them. So I wondered what would be like the best thing for a noob to try animating a character doing. Hmm.
That is a good question.
Yeah. I mean, I always think that jumps are quite fun because jumps will teach you a lot about anticipation, follow through, spacing and timing. It's basically a ball bounce but with a character.
Yeah.
So that's always fun to do. And you can do various exercises, like you can do a jump in profile where they're going straight across, or you can do a jump in perspective, which is trickier. So you can kind of step up the difficulty for yourself as you go.
Hardik says yawning with a little winky face.
Yawning was the first exercise that Hardik did kind of with us when he came and hung out on the streams with us. Ah, memories. But yeah, have you animated much apart from characters? Have you animated a ball bounce or a pendulum or anything like that? Or do you want to start out straight off with a character? Hey Brady, welcome!
Hey, welcome. Hello.
Steiny, voice acting is fun. Especially if you can find a place where you can kind of be alone and not worry about people thinking that you're murdering someone in your room because you're screaming. I always get very self-conscious when I'm doing it in front of people, but on my own it's really fun to do. I'm very bad at it, so I'm always impressed when people are good. It's a tough thing. It's a tough thing to do. Oh, Zufa, you animated pixel art things. That is awesome. If you want any feedback on any animation ever, then do feel free to post it. Link to it here. Lots of people in the chat are animation whizzes and they will be able to give you feedback as well as Mike and I, giving it our best. But yeah, I think getting to grips with just moving your character around in a physical space is probably the best thing for you to do. And don't be worried if the character design changes or streamlines a bit while you're doing that, because that's just natural. That happens when you have to draw a character many, many times and get used to making them move. You know, anything after that where you have to rotate a part of your character around is a really good exercise to do. So doing a head turn or something, it's fun. I like jumps because they're full body. And also, like I said, it's just extremely obvious where all the principles are coming into play. It's very easy to look at it and go, this is the anticipation. This is the squash. This is the stretch. I'm trying to get away with not redrawing these folds. I'm not sure how convincing I'm being.
God, that.
Yeah. I might have to just redraw them.
Just uploading these
I'm just redrawing them.
files for you.
Thank you. Steiny, you're extremely blessed. You have Hardik's blessing.
Okay,
He was zero nervous. That's amazing.
So I've just uploaded those two sound files to the Dropbox folder.
Thank you.
Well,
Hardik, do you mind me asking what kind of things you've been doing to try and improve your confidence? Because I still get nervous when I speak to, well, anyone. Anyone at all, whether they're new or old friends. So hearing that you were zero nervous is inspiring. If you have any suggestions to stuff I should try to build confidence, I'd love to hear.
thank you very much, Brady.
Did
Brady is just giving us a tip.
Oh, Brady, thank you so much. You are a gentleman and a scholar.
With the cats.
Thank you a million. Celebrate. Hello, Sarkat. It's going okay, thanks. We're just animating this Savage Town thingamajoop. I'm about to try and import some voice into it, and then I can do a little bit of lip sync. I was just refining some of the other frames while I was waiting. Oh wow, cool! Robot Noodles said, I made a little short animation for something called Anima Week, a short film in a week. Search in YouTube, Anima Week Apple.
Oh, cool.
Okay, yeah, we'll look at that after the stream if that's okay. That's awesome. An animated film in a week. That sounds like a really fun, cool challenge. How did you find it?
Yeah, and a whole week. Well, I say a whole week. Only a week to animate something is...
A whole week? What did you do with all that time?
Yeah, I did that once for something called Next Level Dundee, and we tried to animate a little short in a week, and that was harrowing.
Harrowing? Wow.
Yeah, I had to had to try and figure out a lot of stuff in that week. It was a good learning experience, though. That's where I first learned to use After Effects.
Oh wow, cool. Oh, morning, Claire. How are you doing? Yes, we got new mics with the help of our patrons being awesome, cool people and supporting us. So now we sound much less fuzzy.
Yeah, we don't have the fuzzy wuzzle anymore.
How are you doing? Also, let me have a look at these tips to improve confidence.
Tyler says that his cognitive behavioral therapist. Wait. Yeah, I think that's what that is. So the best thing you can do is... My voice is gone. Let me cough a sec. The best thing you can do is force yourself into that situation and see how you can overcome it.
Yeah, I was just reading some advice from a bit further up as well. And Hardik says, I don't know, I just give it a shot and overthink about what causes me to be nervous and try to fix it. So I just have to be conscious about why I'm nervous. Yes, Steiny says you're both your own worst enemy and your greatest ally. Hardik says, Steiny says it's a skill and it's so true. You get better the more you do it. Sarkat says, cats! Okay, I'll try and be more conscious about being nervous and why I'm nervous.
I used to get really nervous about talking on stream and not knowing what to say, or like just enunciating and like speaking casually, I guess. But after doing it for so long, there's like zero nerves now. Now I'm just like, oh, I don't really know. I still don't really know what to say. I just go with it.
No, it's more just like we're looking forward to hanging out with people.
Yeah.
Can you NDA me, by the way, just so that I can get this sound file?
I can. You are successfully NDA.
Thank you. And Steiny, yeah, I think I really agree with that. Which is another big one is don't even really joke about being useless. And don't be like, oh, I'm so nervous, look at me, guess that's just the way I am. Think about how you can improve, because you can always change and learn and grow. You're never just the way you are, you know? There's always something you can do.
But there's always room for growth.
Yes, Tibbs, that's true too. Tibbs says, me and Habu had a chat about how you don't notice people around you looking awkward, so why do you think everyone else is noticing you? That's true. I often think that, but in a slightly different way. I often think that everyone is just focused on them. So all the time I'm worried about people looking at me a certain way and judging me or thinking I'm being odd. Everyone's really just worrying about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They're too busy worrying about themselves to worry about what I'm doing. Ah, there it is, Savage Town.
Cool. Getting them windows lit.
Get them windows lit. Yeah. Boy, get them windows lit.
India and I were listening to like music on, rather than both headphoning up yesterday, we were both listening to like the same music, and we were listening to things like, do you know that song that was on the Grumps play of Endless Ocean? Like the Haley Weston Ra, like really kind of.
Let the arms embrace you.
That we began freestyle rapping over the top of it. It cracked me up.
It was very stupid. It was fun though. Ooh, Brady's gonna buy Pokemon X Ultra Moon and Alpha Sapphire on May 24th. Because I need to catch up with my Pokemons. Also, Totodile is son. Totodile was my starter from that one too.
Which one is that? Come on.
Totodile for life! Let my arms enfold you.
What?
La 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 la.
Let your arms go free.
Let them fly off into the ocean where they belong.
I was like vroom vroom when Tim said when Habu gets the drive. I was like vroom vroom.
Vroom vroom. Hello, Moto.
Hello, India.
There we are. Okay, so I've got my sound in. I'm just going to get it into the right place. And we're in Bee's Nest. We are in a bee's nest. Let my swears enfold you.
I was trying to keep up with what people are saying. Tyler says, geez, I'm only 20 and you make me feel old. Tardic like, you are.
You're so old. Mike and I are essentially like wrinkled old prunes at this point.
Yep. Back in our day, you didn't have all this open source software and accessibility to animation tutorials on the internet.
Is that your old man voice?
That's just my voice. I don't know what happened, but the lozenge is helping.
I'm glad. Okay, let's see.
Okay, so that this color.
Just trying to get this square in the right place. Okay, I think that'll do. I don't know if you guys can hear it, to be honest, because I'm not sure if Mike's receiving my computer sound.
Can I show your screen again?
Oh yes, you can. I'm sorry. I've inserted the sound into my scene.
Congratulations.
I need to put scrubbing on. So I need to get an F in here. Let's get an F. Can I give me an F? And
Nice. Oh wait, I've got current there. There we go.
let my arms enfold you.
So it seems to be the topic of discussion is what people had at school back in their day.
We had a craze of yo-yos. Everyone had yo-yos.
Oh yeah, and the kind of the yo-yo that could either light up or the ones that spun at the end.
It sounds old even to me. Like, it sounds so, like, 60s or 70s. But yeah, everyone had yo-yos, and everyone was doing stuff like walking the dog.
I think skateboards are back in trend now.
Do you remember the finger skateboards everyone had for a while?
Yeah.
There was a trend in our school of finger skateboards, which are just tiny skateboards that you use with your fingers. And everyone would just have them and be using them across the desks the entire time.
Yeah, that was like your go-to, like during a lesson thing that you could distract yourself with.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Claire says Pokemon cards got banned in my school. We used to hide them in our socks.
I don't remember anything ever getting banned at my school.
Pokemon cards were close at our school. We were just only allowed to play with them like on breaks. No one wanted to get their Pokemon cards confiscated.
Nobody.
Nobody. Tech decks. That sounds familiar to me. What's a tech deck?
I have no idea. What is a tech deck? Oh yeah, scooters. The ones where they could unfold.
Yes. You were just like ahead of the curve. It's gonna come back round, Tibbs. Oh, tech decks are the finger skateboards. Okay, cool. Now I know the proper word for them. I can infiltrate the kids' social groups. Hello, fellow children. I've come with my tech deck.
The door frame, and then the
Hey, Mike.
Yeah?
Can you tell me, would you mind doing me a little bit of research and tell me how they draw teeth in Savage Town? Is it a one plate deal? Or is it an individual teeth kind of deal?
Where's the book?
Oh, I figured it was. Hex bugs? What's a hex bug? And Claire says we also had those weird squishy bouncy balls with stretchy strings. They were made of like a firm slime. They also got banned because kids kept choking themselves with them. Yay, the 90s! I don't think we ever had those. We had stink bombs for a while. That was not fun.
It seems to be if the teeth clear the lower lip, get like individual. But if they are like only see the back,
Yeah.
flat.
Okay, so I need individual teeth in that case, because he's buying his lip.
I think you might have something like that.
Yeah, I like the way they've done the teeth there.
Where you only have like certain like the vertical lines only go about halfway down the teeth. I think whatever minimizes too much black.
Whoops.
Like you could probably infer that you have some hair.
Let me see if I can get one drawn in. That looks convincing. Buffy's got water all over her chin.
Is the kitchen door still closed?
No, it's not. Buffy, don't you pee in the kitchen. I swear.
Buffy, the cat, had her kitchen privileges removed yesterday. Pretty much locked out of the kitchen all day. Because that is her favorite toilet stop now.
Okay, here's one, guys. Tamagotchis.
I had a Tamagotchi. I think I was saying that I had to leave it at home during school hours. Though.
But your mum took care of it for you.
I think it was either my dad or my stepmom did.
I'm surprised they didn't kill it accidentally.
Who says they didn't?
Did they?
I don't remember.
I killed mine accidentally. I was no good at remembering to feed it and do stuff.
I think mine eventually succumbed to like pooping too much and burying itself in its own.
Oh man. Okay. Total 90s craze. Furbies.
Oh my gosh, they were so creepy, weren't they?
Yeah. I never had one, but my friend did, and I was really jealous. And only now am I like, you know, it's probably good that I didn't have one.
They weren't.
You know?
They weren't anything. Like they weren't anything special. I don't think. Or I never.
Be my friend.
I never like advanced beyond they couldn't really talk stage.
They were such haunted doll territory.
Yeah.
Like, they're the kind of thing that you would see made for a horror film. Like, if someone were to make a horror film where a toy gets possessed, like, you could pitch that as a design for it.
They had, like, detectors in them that could tell whether they were, like, moving quickly. So if you just, like, if you grabbed one and you, like, spun your arm around, they would be like, wee! But then they would stop liking it.
I mean, like most things, that's convincing.
Yeah. LMNC on YouTube says to have made an organ out of Furbies and it's a wonderful nightmare.
Oh no. This sounds awful. It's an indie game called Tattletale that I'm pretty sure is based on Furbies. The toy design looks very, very similar to Furbies.
India, I think I'm done on these backgrounds.
Well then, what you gonna do? Because you have so
know.
much free time. Because I still have to animate this, so you're gonna have to wait to get your hands on this.
Yeah. Guess I'll have to do something else.
Oh, Brady. Well, thanks so much for coming and hanging out with us. Have a good night or a good day, depending on where you are.
So I pitch it to the chat and our viewers. What would you like to see me do?
Do something that we can take to Thought Bubble.
Do something that takes up.
Yeah. Either slime kitten stickers, or a cool poster, or your shirt design.
Okay.
I mean, if people in chat suggest something better, then go with that. That's my 2 cents.
Do some figure drawings from that new resource of millions of people, said Hardik.
Yeah, Hardik, that resource is amazing. Thank you so much.
It looked crazy good. Let me just NDA and
A poster for Monster Hunter Iceborne. Monster Hunter Iceborne? Is that the one you were telling me about?
yeah, that's the new DLC.
Oh,
Where is that?
that's true, Tibbs. It's not exactly subtle. They are basically just a Furby design. Hardik, we didn't see anything. It just turned up and was very useful. Thought Bubble is in November this year.
It is in Harrogate.
Land of the Tib.
Where would I have saved that document? That's annoying.
Ah, memories. I know that feeling, Michael.
You know it all too well, don't you?
Yeah. We need to have like a thoughtful folder on
Yeah.
Doig Swift or something that we both just save our stuff into,
Yeah.
so then we always know where to find it.
I found it. I would just looked in places that I was previously working. This was my previous figure drawing stuff.
Patrick will be flying today, flying toward Ireland.
Oh yeah.
Patrick's gonna come and visit Ireland. We're gonna get to say hi to him. It's gonna be awesome.
Tibbs asked, do you guys know anything about the festival part? We've never really... A couple of years ago when we first went to Thought Bubble, we were there for the week for the festival thing, but we didn't really do anything. We mostly just go to the convention part.
Yeah, I don't really have a clue what the festival thing is. I think it's just a series of events that happens throughout the week in various spots and comic shops all over the place.
I think there's a cosplay competition at
Ooh.
Thought Bubble. So there is definitely cosplay. But
Would
I
you
say
cosplay something like?
Me? Maybe.
I
Probably
would
not.
I would find it fun to cosplay.
Um,
Can I cosplay as just a witch? Can we set up our table this time to be like a witch's stall?
if you like. Swifty witches stuff.
Another opportunity to wear my cloak.
I could go as Rila Kuma. Oh.
Yeah, you could. Just get a big old onesie.
That is tempting.
At least now I know what to get you for your birthday.
We were joking that the bird in Rilakuma is more like India. So she was narrating what the bird was what the bird was thinking.
It is very much like me.
I'm gonna kill it.
We haven't watched too much of it, but we've really enjoyed what we watched so far. We're both really digging it.
Yeah, it's great.
It's wonderful.
Okay. Self-rush.
Jason Voorhees? Who's Jason Voorhees?
He is the killer from Friday the 13th.
Oh. Scary, spooky. Oh, Rorschach. That would be cool, Steiny. Tyler, what's a bevy? So after the convention normally does drinks. People just go and hang out in a bar and chat to one another generally. And it's usually really nice because the last couple of times there've been a lot of Boulder people and animators there. So we've had a chance to catch up with them and see how they're doing.
Yeah.
One time it was in the convention hotel and they have these square glass tables. And one of the people in our party just wanted to shift the table over so that he could get in to where the seating area was. So he pushed the table to the side slightly and the glass just exploded.
Yeah, I think the vibration of it, the friction on the floor caused it to vibrate, and it just...
And because the glass was fixed in, it didn't have any place to vibrate or go.
Yeah.
So
it didn't just break. It exploded.
It exploded.
Like a piece of glass hit me in the face. I'm not even kidding.
And the dude barely touched it. It was entirely unexpected.
Yeah, he was just carefully moving.
That's some bad table design. I think the vibrations from it being moved around stuff must have been building up for years. With just no place to go or something. Suffice to say, everyone was fine.
I don't think the table was made of vibranium or anything.
No one got hurt. The dude who moved it, his knee got a little bit cut up, but he was okay. It wasn't bad or anything.
Yeah, I think we saw him the next year, and I was like, "How's your leg?" That's fine.
It was just shocking to everyone. Yeah, Steiny, please do. And sleep well as well. Ah, bevies, beverages, that makes sense. I'm hip and cool and up with the terminology. Yeah, that's what we generally do. Or we can just get a group of friends together and we go out and have a meal or something. There are so many people at Thought Bubble that everyone kind of splits off into groups at some point. So last year there was a colourist meetup.
Oh yeah.
Where there were 5 or 6 of the best known colourists in the business all went and got a meal together, and Mike was invited. So Mike went and did that, and meanwhile I hung out with Elaine and Nick and some of our friends from around the world and just had some pies in Pie Minister, and that was really nice. And some people go and get drinks at the hotel, so you can kind of just do whatever you want to, and there will be people to hang out with. Yeah, there's some good Airbnbs around there too, Tyler. That's what we normally do, is we normally Airbnb. Because if you can get a big group of people together, then you can usually get a big house or something. We'll have to see if the usual gang is up for going this year.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we should probably start to look into that since we definitely know that we're
Go in.
got a table.
Yeah. Good shout. Yeah, Hardik, pretty much. Airbnb is where people are either away or they have like a part of the house they don't use and they want to essentially rent it out for lodging for very short-term rents. So you can stay there pretty much like you would in a hotel for like a night to a couple of weeks.
Yeah, but it is someone's apartment.
Yeah.
They don't necessarily live there all the time.
No, like the one that we normally get, the person lives next door.
Yeah, and she owns both. Which is pretty crazy when you think about it.
It's great. She lent us some butter last year.
Screw it, it's a bear.
It's turned into a bear. Wow, it's really warm today because the sunlight is being channeled through our windows and
The heating is
intensified.
also on.
Is it heating on?
Yeah.
Was
Turn
it
that
heat?
off.
It's alright. Was it heating on last night? Because... Or the night before last? Because I've noticed at nights it's getting really, really warm now.
It might have been switched on and left on.
Who keeps switching it on?
I don't.
It's not me for once. But yeah, if a bunch of people, like, if we can get Tib and we can get Tyler and we can get like a bunch of people, we should all go and just have a meal or something together.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, no pressure for drinks or anything. I know that's not everyone's bag, but good food is everyone's bag if we can find a nice vegan place. Or a place that does vegan options.
I would be on the vegan options boat.
Cool. Let's get white girl wasted. Well, we're not stopping anyone from drinking either, Tyler. Drinking is encouraged or welcomed. Likewise, not drinking is also encouraged and welcomed. Do you? Aw, Tibbs, that's super nice. I suspect there will be a night when people go and drink and a night when people just relax and chill out. So if you're there for the full weekend, you'll probably get the full breadth of experience.
Yeah.
Oh no, Sarkat! Is there not even any cereal or anything?
No. I hate that when you're like, I'm really hungry, and you're like, I forgot to get any.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Oops. I just gave the bear a red nose.
Maybe it's doing comic relief. Toast is always good. If you have bread and butter, that's a meal right there. Meal of a king.
Oh, I love cheese on toast under the grill. I never ever make it for myself, but when I go home, that's like my dad's go-to. He's like, "Do you want some cheese on toast?" I'm like, "Oh, my childhood." Yeah.
We should get Reiki's recipe for cheese and toast.
That's the best cheese on toast I've ever had.
Me too. I bet she doesn't remember it now. I bet she'll just be like, oh, I just threw some stuff together. I don't remember what I put in it. It was like creamy and crispy all at the same time.
I think if she didn't remember what she did, that would be blasphemy.
But yeah, we should get her recipe. Because that was some good shit.
That was unexpected as well, so it was like unexpected, glorious toast.
Mmm.
We're still going on about it years later.
Yeah. I bet she's like, for goodness sake.
It was just
These guys and the cheese on toast. Don't understand. It was so good. What is a real animation video, Ardic? Tell me.
It's too much cheese. Is that not the thing that Arctic cites a lot? Like,
Is it that YouTube channel that is
yeah.
elitist and tries to gatekeep the hobby from people?
Yeah.
Ugh. Grr. Okie dokie, Tyler. I'm hungry now. I want cheese too. Can someone send us some cheese through the internet?
Some internet cheese, please. There we go. Here's a rough bear.
You got cream rolls. Ah, got it. Gosh darn. They sound good. I'm hungry. And breakfast today won't be till like 11. Because the cleaners are going to be here at like 11, so we're all going to go out at 11, which means we'll probably get breakfast then.
Oh, right, yeah, yeah.
Check the peg bar. Okay. Thank you, Tib. I'll check the fax machine as well.
Okay. Let's save this, and then I'm gonna go find the Burning Lady t-shirt design.
Whoa. Cool.
Funnily enough, I was working on a t-shirt design yesterday. It wasn't that one, but I can now t-shirt design. Not really. I learned how to do like color separation and screen printing stuff. Half filmed. Which is pretty cool. I need to do a search for this.
Oh, Tyler. Oh, yeah. I've been deliberately keeping out of all of that drama. It seems to have died down, to be honest. I don't know if it's just like not on my feed anymore. Either way, I'm happy for it to be gone.
Wait, what? I don't see what.
Oh, Tyler posted a pic of is it Jared?
Oh, right.
And I'm like, oh yeah, that happened.
think it's important to remember that though this is drama and drama is compelling, these are 3 real people that are involved, real relationships. You know, their lives will have to continue after. People make mistakes.
Yeah, and that's not to excuse anything, but I do think that this is a situation that needs to be sorted out behind closed doors. Like, it's really between these 3 people.
Yeah.
Emlet! Oh, Soulcat, there was some drama between some YouTubers.
And that's probably what we don't really know.
If you are curious, then there is plenty for you to find on it should you wish. Alleged adultery happened, and pretty much everyone involved is not having a good time about it online. You know, a lot of people calling them out
Yeah.
and looking for answers and statements.
Oh, Hardick's starting on Paperback's project today. Yay!
Oh, Tib, I don't think that's what Mike was referring to specifically.
No. I was meaning the specific drama.
Well, I suppose that was part of the specific drama, though. That was definitely brought into it.
I guess so.
And my goodness, do not send nudes to people. Do not send nudes to anyone who is anyone you don't know very, very, very well, who wants the nudes from you and is literally asking you for the nudes, and who you want to give the nudes to. Do not just send nudes to people, and do not receive nudes from people whose age you don't know. Don't encourage people to send you nudes. Like,
Yeah, I was specifically meaning the stuff that happened between the 3 people.
yeah, if you have fans, then you have a responsibility to treat them with respect. And that is not a very respectful way to treat your fans. You should not encourage people, if you're in a position of power, to do that. I believe. That is my take on that part of it.
Yep. Don't worry about
Like,
Krita.
my goodness. Oh, Futa, the context. If you want to check out what's been going on, then I think it's Pro Jared is the person who the drama is centering around. So if you look for him on Twitter, you'll see the whole sordid sorry story. You know, essentially he was...
Unless there's the guy turns into Thanos, right? Giving him a riddle thing.
That's true, I have, yeah. Yeah, essentially he was accused of adultery, and many other things have come out in light of that.
Yeah.
So it's all turned into one big mess. But like I said, I'm doing my best just to stay away from it all. Like, I don't want to see that stuff on my feed every time I go onto Twitter. So Mlet Tyler, I'm very happy that I did not see anything to do with that. Thank goodness. That is one thing I definitely don't want to be seeing.
It's penguin.
Yes.
Okay, got this. And I was starting last. See if I can. Maybe I should take some reference of you like grabbing. See if I can do it with that.
Is she grabbing her hair?
Yeah. So the fur is coming down on that side, which is sort of like as if you.
Yeah.
But I don't have a big furry. Right.
Ah! Tyler, there's nothing scarier than sending work via WeTransfer and then seeing that your client/tutor has downloaded the work. You're like, it's happening.
Yeah.
It's time. Well, Emma, I can't fault your logic there. That's true. However, I like to find male nudes when I'm specifically looking for them. Not just have them shoved in my face. Thanks, Twitter, for staying classy as always.
Yep. Okay, cool. Close some documents so I have a little bit more RAM mess around. Did Tip actually?
I think so. You gotta be careful about what you say and what you imply, you know?
Okay.
Just because there was a lot going on in that situation. So you don't want to say something that excuses everything involved in it.
Okay.
I know that's not what you were trying to do, but I think that's the way Tib interpreted it.
Yeah.
See you, Hardick. Have a great day. I'm sure you'll have done great, Tyler. You worked hard, so don't worry. You know, it'll be good either way, it'll be alright.
Yeah, then I apologize if it seemed like I was condoning behavior. It was more that I like.
Were you talking specifically about?
I think it was more like a reaction to the drama, finding it hilarious and using it as a point of humor.
Sorry?
I think it was more like if you like the meme culture of like making jokes in light of it and that sort of side. Like to remember that these are actual people, but yeah, I think I was trying to avoid discussing it at all.
Yeah, I think the problem wasn't that you were saying these are actual people, but I think it was specifically you saying everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah.
You know, just because when it comes to the fan grooming and the soliciting of nudes from people and the sending of nudes to people, it's like super deliberate and thought out.
Yeah, that goes into criminal territory and it should be punished by law.
I mean, is it illegal?
To solicit underage nudes, probably.
Well, I don't know. To send nudes to people, or to receive nudes from people.
I think it depends on the age thing.
Yeah. You never know what age your fans are. gotta keep an eye on that. And also just getting your fans to send you nudes is kind of, well, it feels to me like a gross use of your power.
It is, yeah.
As someone who they look up to. Oh, Mlet says that Tip had to leave anyway. No worries, Doigy.
Thank you for the reassurance. Don't.
But don't worry about it.
Okay.
Cool. Either way, it's a messy situation for everyone involved.
Yeah.
I'm very happy not to be. I'm very happy that Ross handled it with a lot of grace.
I really liked his thread. He was like, I don't really want to get into this, and this cool animation is amazing.
Yep.
And did you hear that they're gonna include Ross in the episode?
I did. Isn't that cool?
That's so cool.
Like, well, and also, like, just massive respect to Ross for turning a situation where everyone was looking to him for drama into a way to push up something that deserves to be seen more.
I think it's really cool of them that, like, because Ross totally used his kind of community to really support them in the way he could. I think you backed the Kickstarter way back when.
I totally did, yeah.
Yeah. Do you not have like a t-shirt somewhere?
Yeah, I got a t-shirt and an art book.
Hey.
I backed it big time. It's probably one of the Kickstarters that I've put the most money into. Back when I had a day job. And so rent and stuff were taken care of and I had extra money to do stuff with.
Yeah.
That was where a lot of it went. But they're great. Like, their work is amazing. As soon as I saw their animation, The Reward, like, I knew that I had to support the people behind it. So good.
Oh, come on, Photoshop. You can do it. Believe in you. Yeah.
I feel like I was about to say something and I completely forgot what it was.
Oh no. Lost in the ether. I hate that when you like
Ooh.
you can't quite recapture the thought.
That's okay. It probably was something derpy anyway. And that says it's a soundtrack from a movie.
It might have been used in like trailers and stuff. But it's not from, I don't think it's from anything in particular.
It's from Epidemic Sound.
Yeah.
Which is the subscription service we're using at the minute. It's about $10 a month and you get a massive, massive sound library of really, really good songs that you can arrange into playlists and play on your streams and you won't get any copyright strikes for it.
Yeah, the way it works is you, when you sign up, you let them know what account you want to associate with your account with them. And that means when you play the audio and upload to that account, they can check it with their database of members. Be like, okay, they're cool. Which I think is a good system, because it's like the bot will still flag you probably, but they know. And one of the things that concerned me was whether like say you want to use it for 3 months and then you like didn't use their service after that, it backdates it as well. So
you won't get any copyright strikes if you leave the service,
yeah.
and you have videos on your channel which have the music and such from it. Yeah, and the music is really, really good.
Yeah, I think there's songs in here that I recognize as stuff that I've been listening to in the past that obviously people have made compilations of and uploaded to YouTube with the licensing. Like this music sounds very similar to stuff that you might hear on soundtrack to The Village. I don't think it is from it. The Shyamalan movie.
Shamalanalan, shamalanalan, shamalalalan, shamalanaman, shalamanalan, shamalanalan, ooh.
Coffee little spud.
Oh. How much do you want to bet she's peed in front of the fridge again?
I think I would lose if I were to think now. Don't know if you guys are involved in the discussion or not, but I'm having to make a showreel to a few clients. I'm allowed to put time-lapse illustration. And oh, you're asking I'm allowed to put time-lapse illustrations in current time.
You can put whatever you want in it, Tyler. It's your own reel after all. So it's completely up to you what you want to put into it. You know, so long as it's 100% your work, you're good to go. So if you're proud of them and you think that they show something you can do that you want to do again, that you want people to hire you for, then 100% go for it.
I think what to do is to avoid padding your showreel. Like, if you're adding it to like extend it so that it's like over a certain time limit, I wouldn't worry about duration of a showreel.
Yeah, a minute is really long enough. Like, I've been to CTN and I've shown my showreel to people and they've been like, I've seen enough now after like a minute.
Yeah.
Like, it might not feel long to you when you're watching it, but trust me, when you're stood next to someone watching it, suddenly you realise how long it is.
I would keep your reel short and snappy. So on the basis of that, I would be wary of including time lapses because you could just spend the same time showing them the final image. Like,
yeah, like if it's a nice illustration that you like, maybe consider printing it out into a physical portfolio rather than having it on a reel.
Like the thing about time lapses is they're usually used to show process to someone who wants to learn how to do it, and it's valuable in that way. But if you're showing it to someone who's going to hire you, they probably already know how to do it.
Well, not necessarily.
Not necessarily, no. I mean, you can show your competency, it just depends what... Is it like an illustration time-lapse? Yeah, you said time-lapse illustration. I think I wouldn't worry about trying to stretch to a minute then.
Yeah, you don't need a minute. A minute is like max. Like, mine was 1:30 and that was too long.
That would be it, really. Oh, cool.
Sure thing, Tyler. Anytime.
Might spend some of today clearing out the computer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How come is it being too slow?
Hmm?
Is it being too slow?
Yeah, like it's actually hanging. I think what it's trying to do is reallocate. So Photoshop works in a way where it uses a thing called a scratch list, which kind of like it's augmenting the performance by saving things that you may hold in RAM, but like it holds it on the hard drive as well.
Uh-huh.
And I think because I only have limited space on the hard drive now, and my hard drive's probably pretty, don't know if it's like super fragmented, but it just takes a little moment to figure out where it can actually be. Like I last looked at the temporary file for Photoshop and it was 55 gigabytes. I only have 60 gigabytes left, so I think it's like trying to figure out what it can do. It just hangs for a little bit.
Well, it's about that time.
It's about that time.
It's about that time. You guys have made me so hungry. I'm so hungry right now.
Oh no.
I know. I have to wait for like 2 hours until we go out to breakfast. I have to try and distract myself.
Eat the cat.
Never! She's too sweet for me.
Okay. Cool. Babe, this can be done. Thanks very much for joining us this morning. And we will be back tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Time 7:30 GMT.
Have an awesome day. Good luck with everything that you're working on. Hope the sun is shining. Hug a friend. Be cool.
Stay hydrated.
Yep. Stroke a cat if you see one.
Go swimming, maybe.
Maybe. Immerse yourself. Fare thee well
And may the rest.
of your day.
That's the wrong screen.
That's the right screen now?
It's the right screen now.
Nice.
May the rest
Of your day.
be filled
With
adventure.
adventure.
Okay, everyone.
Bye-bye.